Hello YouTubers, I am going to make a very special video today. The reason is you probably know already something very troubling happened recently, and I'm going to explain what it is. I'm going to go through it. So if you've been watching my videos and if you're a subscriber of this channel, you don't have to be a subscriber, but if you have subscribed before, I think you would be very interested to learn what really happened here. And I am also going to give a number of alternatives so we can keep on informing each other and staying in touch. Okay. First of all, I would like to say thank you. Thank you to all the people who have been coming, watching these videos over the past couple months since I started to upload videos on YouTube, and who have also liked them, commented, and subscribed to the channel. I was really impressed by the amount of enthusiasm this channel has generated. And I think I know the reason why. It's because the goal of Stanbridge Scientific is to provide unfiltered, unbiased, scientific and factual information that everyone can look and decide for themselves if they agree or not. But at least I give you the facts, I give you the references, I show you the scientific data, and then you can make up your mind. I'm not forcing anyone to believe one way or the other. And here I don't like to use the word believe, actually. It's not about belief. It's about looking at the data and being able to think for yourself. I always say, don't trust whatever people tell you just because they tell you something. Don't trust someone because they are a so-called authority. What you should really do is look at the data, and not just one source. I'm not saying I am the only source. I'm not the only source by any means, but look at all the data you can and make up your mind, really. Try to inform yourself, try to understand the problem. And that's what I'm trying to do. I'm trying to give people a possibility to inform themselves and better understand a number of important issues. So that's the reason why I started Stanbridge Scientific and why I started this channel on YouTube, to inform people first and foremost. And if you go to my YouTube channel, to the About tab, you will learn a little bit more about the goals of Stanbridge, and you can also see there is a link here to the stanbridgescientific.com website, where it's actually a reference to the website. But I encourage you to go there now, more than ever before, because YouTube has been censoring, as you know, my videos. Let me show you this. If you go to my channel now, you will see there are very few videos which are left. And there's a reason for that. You see, I've got strikes from YouTube. First strike was regarding a video on risk of myocarditis and cardiac cases. Okay, which was official, publicly available data. I even gave the link in the description. I was only showing the data, nothing else. I was not saying it's good or it's bad. I was just saying, look, that's the data. YouTube didn't like it. I appealed, by the way. You see, I appealed. I explained to them the reason why I think they should not have removed this video and that they should put it back, but they didn't. I don't think they even looked at it, frankly. This is the message they sent me after I submitted my appeal. Actually, they responded very quickly, within just a few hours, just to tell me that basically they had reviewed my appeal. I don't know if it's true or not. I really don't know. We reviewed your content carefully, and we have confirmed that it violates our medical misinformation policy. And if you want to watch these videos, by the way, I put them now on Rumble, as you can see here. I have a Stanbridge website on Rumble, or a channel on Rumble, where I put more and more videos because, at least there won't be any problem with censure, at least for the moment. So I decided to put a lot of the videos that were before on YouTube and some new videos as well on Rumble. So go and have a look, subscribe, comment. Also, let me know what you guys think. This is a very bland reply. Actually, I get exactly the same reply for the other video that was taken down as well. Exactly the same wording, exactly the same words, actually. So we won't be putting your content back on YouTube. Okay, so this is a strike, and that's what they say, basically. And they didn't even bother discussing this. I mean, there was no discussion. It was just, we take you down. You can appeal. I appealed. We don't care. Okay. we won't be putting back your video. That's basically what they say. And that's okay. YouTube, after all, is not a free platform. It's not a public space for people to share their views and discuss freely. It's not. It's really a private platform, and they have rules, which I respect, by the way. They have rules, and I will show you these rules in just a moment. They have rules which are pretty damn weird, if you ask me. You have to respect them. If you want to use their platform, okay, let's respect the rules, and I'm all for it. You know what, YouTube? If you're listening to this, I think you are probably listening to this, actually. You know what? I'm going to respect. I'm absolutely respectful of your rules. Like I said in my appeal, by the way, I said I was respectful to the rules and I did not commit any misinformation. You disagree, you didn't tell me why you disagreed. You have rules, and I think we have to accept the rules. YouTube is not a place for freedom of speech and freedom of communication. That's not what it is. You cannot talk about a number of topics, and there are a number of things you cannot say on YouTube. So that's what we have to accept, We all made the assumption that it was a place where we could discuss freely and share information freely. It is not. So I will talk more about this in the next video I will be posting. Now I get a second strike for the video I did on an Oxford study about the risk of myocarditis in children, okay? And that's a very big problem today, risk of myocarditis after the COVID vaccines. And that's a very sensitive topic, of course, but I think we should be able to talk about it. We should be able to ask questions, especially at the time in January when several countries around the world were authorizing the vaccines for children, for young children. Okay, and now we have studies coming out and showing that there is a real risk of myocarditis if you're children, if you're a teenager, and if you're below 30. So that's a real problem. And here in this study, I showed only the scientific data, which was, by the way, peer-reviewed, published in a very well-known scientific journal, Nature Medicine. It had just been published in this journal, which is very well-known, well-regarded. Well, for some reason, YouTube doesn't like it. YouTube doesn't want people to know about this data. And then again, another strike just recently, official vaccine side effects by dose and age. Some of you have seen this video too. Same thing again, official data from the CDC. Anyone can go to the CDC's website and look at the data. I only showed the data, nothing else, but for some reason, YouTube doesn't like it. That's what I wanted to tell you. We are in a tough situation and we have to fight back against these people, against this misinformation that YouTube is constantly supporting, because the truth is YouTube is not what people think. It is not a public platform. It is not a place where people can actually share ideas and have a real discussion and ask questions about a number of important topics. YouTube does not actually support this. They don't support free speech, and by their actions here, by striking and removing videos, they simply show that they do not want people to be informed about these questions. And if you want to see some of the videos that were taken down by YouTube, you can find them here. This one here, COVID versus vaccine hospitalization. This one was taken down by YouTube. This one too. This one was very popular. It was an Oxford study, peer-reviewed, published scientific study made by an Oxford group. And, YouTube didn't like it. So they took it down. So now you can find it on Rumble. So I really encourage you to go and have a look. Subscribe to the channel as well. Comment, and I will keep the channels I have already on YouTube. I will keep them active and I will add more and more videos. If you have any comments, by the way, if you know of any other website on the other platforms that you use, that would be a good place to put this type of videos. Let me know in the comments below, okay? Let me know and we can discuss about this, because that's really important. I've heard already a few suggestions, and which is great, but let me know in the comments, okay, what you think. Do you use Rumble? How many people here use Rumble? Let me know. If you use Rumble, maybe I should have a poll actually on this. I could put a poll on YouTube. You guys could vote for this and let me know which platform would be best. Which one do you prefer?